it's Sarah. You may have seen me if you've already completed the handwriting project for today. I have a pretty special treat for you guys. We are going to be cooking up some gummy DNA. This is the perfect sweet treat for your summer, and it teaches us about the structure of DNA and how it replicates in our body. So before we jump into the recipe, I have made a presentation on DNA already. So if you haven't seen that, go back in Google Classroom, check that out, pause this video, do that first. If you already have, good job, welcome to the kitchen, you're in the right place. So let's go into our ingredients. We are going to need 2 Twizzlers, 3 packs of Gummy Bears, 3 packs of Sour Patch Kids, and some toothpicks. I love this because it is the perfect recipe for when you have tons of leftovers. You can substitute in marshmallows, you can substitute in string cheese, you can even substitute in yarn. But if you're using yarn, make sure that you don't eat it at the end. All right, now that you have your materials, let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is take a look at your gummy bears. I have 4 different colors here. You're going to want to assign each of these gummy bears to each of the 4 nucleotide bases that we talked about. Here's how I decided to arrange mine. After you've done that, take your Twizzlers and split them both into halves. This way, you're going to have 4 pieces of Twizzler that you're going to use, just like this. 4 equal parts. These are going to act as the phosphates in your DNA backbone. So the next step is to take a Sour Patch Kid and attach it using a toothpick to your Twizzler. It might take some elbow grease, but you should be able to get it on there. We're going to attach it just like this to the Twizzler. Now, think about it. What do these Sour Patch Kids represent in our DNA backbone? If you don't know what it is, go back to the DNA presentation, review a little bit before you come back to this. Now, it's time for my favorite part. It's time for the gummy bear nucleotide section. Remember, these nucleotides, they make up who you are, right? So you can put them into any order you want as long as they follow our base pairs. Cows eat grass and alligators have teeth. A's go with T's and C's go with G's. So here is my C gummy bear, or cytosine. So I'm going to stab it along, right? Oh. I'm going to keep it going. We did it, look at that. It's beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and we're gonna take another toothpick and stick it here for our other nucleotide. Now, what goes with cytosine? Guanine, cows like grass. So we're gonna take our guanine right here, and we are gonna add it on. Okay, we've added it on. Now that we've done that, we can take our other side. We can take our Sour Patch Kid, stick it on there, nice and smooth. Perfect, that works so beautifully. Look at how wonderful and clean this is. And then we're gonna take our other side of our phosphate backbone and shove it on there as well. And here we go, with lots of elbow grease and grunting, we have 1 base pair. Now you're gonna do this twice more to have 3 base pairs on here. So pause this video and do that. You have now prepared a beautiful strand of DNA. Now, take a picture of this and post in Google Classroom because we do not cook for the food, we cook for the aesthetic. Now, don't eat it yet because our work isn't done. Remember, our DNA replicates constantly in our body as our cells go through mitosis. Now, during the presentation, I asked a question. Which cell has more DNA? A brain cell or a skin cell? The answer is actually both. It was a trick question, I know. Both cells have a copy of your entire genome. That's part of the reason why replication is so important. Each cell needs to have an identical copy of your DNA in order for it to function properly. so let's get on it. The first thing that we need to do is unzip your DNA, just like the helicase enzyme, splitting the nucleotides as we begin our replication process. So that is the first thing I will be doing here. Split them up, split them up. It's gonna get a little sticky, okay? Just letting you know. Here we go. It's split up. Okay, so we have over here half of our DNA backbone, and here we have the other half. Now, all it is a matching game. Just remember, C's and G's go together, cytosines and guanines, and then A's and T's go together, adenines and thymines. So here we are. We're gonna put that, and like that. Our A's and T's are with our C's and G's. Then we're gonna complete it by adding our alternating sugar phosphate backbone. We have our sugars, and we have our phosphates. Now, this is great, but remember, we still have this floating half strand of DNA over here. Make sure you finish both sides so you end up with 2 strands of DNA. You should end up with 2 beautiful identical strands of DNA. Does yours check out? If it does, take a picture and post in Google Classroom with the hashtag mitosis. Here we go. Oh yes. The flavor of the alternating phosphate sugar backbone, it really just comes across here. Plays so well in my mouth. The flavors definitely translate as a success for me. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you come to one of our live sessions at either 11 a.m. or 3:30. If you have any questions, you can do that or post them on Google Classroom and we will get those answered right away. So again, thanks for coming, and I look forward to seeing you guys' DNA on the web.